There's no other drug that does this amount of damage this quickly to your kidneys and your bladder.
You might know it as K, Ket, or Special K. Ketamine use is on the rise, and it's causing problems. It's best known as a horse tranquilizer, but it's also a Class B drug. It's cheap and easily available. You can buy a gram for about 30 quid. It's popular at festivals and on nights out, but people don't always realise the consequences. Alison works in one of the country's ketamine hotspots.
So we know that the average capacity of a person that's been using ketamine for a long amount of time is about 100 mils, which is about the size of this balloon. If you compare that to a normal adult bladder, which holds about 500 mils, so 5 of these balloons, you can see that the capacity is severely reduced. Ketamine bladder is a really painful condition where you pass urine very frequently, so often 10 to 15 minutes, including during the night time. Some patients can get incontinence because of the strength of the contraction of their bladders. They often see blood in their urine, that's because of the damage to the lining of the bladder. We've seen an explosion in numbers over the past, particularly 2 to 3 years. Maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, we would have had 1 or 2 a month. We're now seeing at least 8 or 9 a month of patients coming through with ketamine bladder.
One of those patients is Jamie, who at times also sold the drug to fund his habit. He lost his 20s and his bladder to ketamine.
Usually with ketamine you start off with stomach cramps, you know, it folds you over backwards and it's a worse pain in your abdominal region. I thought they might wear off because I'd seen 1 or 2 people stop using and recover from that, but because I was using for such a long time, it just ended up being battered, mate. I couldn't function without using the stuff then.
What would have happened if you didn't get your bladder removed and the bag inserted?
I dread to think, mate, because, you know, top and tail of it, I was keeping strong-minded, but if that weren't an option and I had to live the rest of my life as I were, I don't think I could stand it, you know.
Ketamine use is now at a record high. In recent years, the amount of young people reporting having a problem with it passed cocaine for the first time. Earlier this year, the government announced it's considering making it a Class A, but there are concerns that won't stop people taking it and damaging their bladders.